So the first step to divide polynomials is first you have to cancel out the 14x squared. So what we have to do here is multiply 2x, because 7x times 2x is 14x squared. And just like in when you regularly divide, you're going to get a negative. You always subtract. So it's going to be 14x squared. And then you multiply the rest of the divisor by what's on top. So here we have negative 6x, and since we're subtracting, it would be plus 6x. And then your answer here, since this cancels out, would be 0 plus 28x, and you bring down the 12, so negative 12. So your expression now is 28x minus 12. Okay, so the second step here is basically the same thing. What we're going to do is we need to cancel out the 28x. So what we're going to do is we need to get the same amount. So 7x times 4 is 28x. But since we're dividing and we're putting it down here, we have to subtract it. We always subtract while we're dividing. So this is going to be negative 28x, and then negative 3 times 4 is negative 12. But since we're subtracting, it's going to be plus 12. So here, both of them cancel out, and all you're left with is 0. So that's when you know you've finished, and the answer up here is your answer. So 14x squared plus 22x minus 12 over 7x squared, 7x minus 3 equals 22x plus 4. And this would be your answer. So now we have to multiply the carry down value by the test 0 and carry the result up to the next column. So what we're going to do is we're going to multiply this by this. So 1 times 1 is 1. So we carry this to the next column. And then 1 plus 5, which is 6. So now we multiply the previous carry down value by the test 0 and carry the new result up to the last column. So this would be, and then we go here, 1 times 6 plus 6. So 6 plus 6 is 12. And you then comparing, you can see that we have the same result from the synthetic division. Okay, so since we're dividing by an x, and we have x squared here, whenever we divide, we always have to subtract the exponents. So x squared minus, you subtract the exponent, so 2 minus 1, which would be x. So here we have 1, which was carried down here. All we do is put an x here. Now, we look at the second coefficient, and its variable. The x here would be 1 minus 1, which is 0. So the x here is canceled out, and all we're left with is the coefficient that we're left here, which would be plus 6. And since we're left with the last number will always be the remainder. So what we do here is we put 12 over x minus 1. But if we were left, in other cases, if we were left with a 0, then we wouldn't have to put x minus 1, we'd just leave it as nothing. You cancel it out. So the answer for this problem, x squared plus 5x plus 6 divided by x minus 1 is equal to x plus 6 plus 12 over x minus 1. And this would be your answer.